there is no fault in the gopis' love for Krishna as there is in this world. Right? Because everything in this world is self-motivated. Even so-called parental love, filial love, everything. It's always self-motivated. And here we're being told, the gopis' love for Krishna, it doesn't have this sort of fault. It's pure. Right? It says whatever they do is for Krishna, right? Including decorating themselves, making themselves look beautiful, etc. So it doesn't, Atmendriya Priti, Ichadare Premanam, Bolikam, Ichabolikam, Krishnendriya Priti, Ichadare Premanam. What's done? Atmendriya means for the satisfaction of my own senses, lust. For Krishnendriya, for the satisfaction of Krishna's senses, prem. And Guru Maharaj's visual, his gravity, North Pole, South Pole, right? Diametrically, that's the word, diametrically opposed. So he's saying this is the gopis' standard. See, you perceiving your self-benefit, you risked everything, and now you're very happy with what you got. That's not their motivation. It's thinking how much they'll gain by giving themselves to Krishna. That would be a fault. Okay. Their only concern is the happiness of Krishna. And this, from our present position, is almost inconceivable, that someone can really, truly be like that. We can say in this world, well, the closest thing is the mother's love for a child. And I'm not going to sit here and speak against mothers and motherhood, because I won't be popular after that. But at the same time, there's also spoiler alert, but there's also self-motivation. The child's giving so much pleasure. So but let's just leave it at that. They're sacrificing themselves for, it's similar. There's some similarity there. Let's leave it at that. Of self-giving, self-sacrifice, just for the pleasure of the child, and without self-concern. So Guru Maharaj makes a distinction, and again, he heard this in school. He'll say, he learned this from the Christian teachers in his school, where they discussed, of course he applied it to Krishna conception, they discussed self-sacrifice and self-forgetfulness. And saying self-forgetfulness is higher than self-sacrifice. Because self-sacrifice, remember saying, yes, I will sacrifice myself for some particular end. Self-forgetfulness means no concept of that self-oblivion in the purest, beautiful sense of the term, that a total loss of self-consciousness, being so absorbed in the other. Not self-annihilation, but self-oblivion, self-forgetfulness. Not thinking, oh, and by this, what will come to me afterwards as a reward for this sort of self-sacrifice. So anyway, Guru Maharaj is telling that, saying, that is their standard. And he's also saying in a very sweet way, and you're not on that standard. You may be very proud of yourself and very happy for, this, what you've done, but there's work that remains to be done, to put it mildly.